back, everybody. TV Sports 27 coming your way on this rainy Saturday. It's pouring down rain outside. It's been a busy morning for me. Helped a buddy move. Moving on to Orlando. No Orlando baseball here. This is Arizona baseball. Came on back, watched the arena football game, the indoor football, the Iowa Barnstormers game. They've dropped 2 in a row now, my Barnstormers, man. Didn't grow up a Barnstormers fan. Started as a Tampa Bay Storm fan when I got into arena football. And then I became a Chicago Rush fan as well when I went to one of their games. Same reason I became a Cubs fan, visiting my family up that way. And then when the Chicago Rush went away, I became an LA Kiss fan for a time. Thought those uniforms were pretty cool. Then the Storm went away, then the Kiss went away. And then I moved to the IFL with everybody else and settled on the Iowa Barnstormers. Well, originally I was going to go with Quad City. I kind of like their uniforms. But they didn't play in the first season of the IFL that I watched. I got into the IFL. They played one game, and then they didn't come back due to the pandemic. So they took a year off. They're back now, but they took a year off, so then I became a Barnstormers fan, and there we go. So there's my random history of arena football teams for you. So the Storm, the Rush, the Kiss, the Barnstormers. But this is baseball, and we are going to do player lock today. So we started off the season. You remember we did the exciting game, the one that's kind of ruined by the audio sync issues. We had the really good game against the Dodgers. Then we've done some quick pitch games. Now we're going to do a bunch of player lock, maybe about 2 hours of player lock. Probably go until about 5 o'clock and then call it a day. And then we're going to go watch some USFL football after this. So we'll see how many player lock games we can get through. But we got the LA Dodgers once again. As we're continuing on, you can see we're all kind of deadlocked as we're only 6 games into the season here. So player lock, we're going to start with Javi Baez, and we're going to jump into it. We are TV Sports 27. I haven't sent a tweet out in a while. Let me go on Twitter and tweet out that we are live here. Are you guys keeping up with the draft? I've been kind of seeing what my guys have been doing here. My Broncos and my Cardinals. A lot of quarterbacks finally getting drafted as well. But while we're sending out the tweet, we want to let you know, TV Sports 27, we are on Twitter. I got to add the Twitter link down to the comments below. I haven't done that. Maybe that'll get more people to click on that. But Twitter is where you can interact with us, ask us questions. That's how you'll know when we're going live, all that fun stuff. And we're here on YouTube. First series in Dodger Stadium. Walker Buehler, that's who we met in Game 1. Or no, it wasn't. That was who we met in, it was Game 2, wasn't it? It was Buehler in Game 2 and Ryu in Game 3. We had, of course, the great Dodger pitcher. Well, here comes, look at Baez's numbers. That's not good, 160. We had the great, God, why am I blanking on his name now?
Oh, that's good.
I wonder, can you do player lock and quick pitch at the same time, huh? That might be something else.
First pitch, 1-10.
Oh my God, why I'm completely blanking on who pitched against us in Game 1. It was Clayton Kershaw. Jeez Louise, that took me a while. So another, we talked about, you know, we went out and we got the big deal done for the former Dodger, Trevor Bauer. And we kind of talked about the awkwardness as Trevor Bauer is dealing with a legal situation in real life, but obviously in virtual world. You know, do you separate life from art, that kind of thing. Charges against Mr. Bauer were dropped, all that stuff happened, and then it came down yesterday that the MLB is suspending Trevor Bauer for 2 full seasons. He's going to appeal, so we'll see how that turns out, but my goodness. So what do you guys think? We got Trevor Bauer on our team, and then all that's going down in real life. Yeah, we got the lead here, 2-0. A lot of the guys on the Dodgers, too, I mean, they played the series with us. They weren't lighting the world on fire either with their batting. But, so we got that to situate, and obviously there was a controversy, too. I forget the name that was thrown around, but a lot of people were pointing out that there was another player in MLB that have similar allegations that were found true, and he only got a 20-game suspension, while Trevor Bauer's allegations so far have not been found as true just yet. And the fact that he's getting a 2-year suspension. Some fans that are not too happy about that, but here in virtual land, obviously, it's, you know, same name, same guy, but not the same situation, so. How's your guys' baseball season going, by the way, besides all that? Chicago Cubs and Rays are my teams. Rays have been doing pretty decent. Cubs got blown out last night, man, against the Brewers. Brewers and a lot of former Tampa Bay Rays were knocking in home runs against my Chicago Cubs too. It was kind of unsettling to watch. And you're seeing like all these former Rays players, and that's the same thing as a Cubs fan too, seeing Anthony Rizzo and Baez and Bryant and Schwarber just crush home runs for these other teams, and it's like, man, we could have had them. And it's so different, you know. In baseball, it gets a little more frustrating because there is no salary cap, so it's literally up to the owners if they want to pay that money. Whereas in football, in hockey, you know, you kind of do have to make those rulings and concessions, you know. Like, obviously, as a Broncos fan, it really hurt to have to give up Von Miller. But at the same time, Von Miller, with his veteran experience, is going to command a lot of money. This is probably going to be one of his final contracts that he signs with the Bills. And he, you know, he's had the games. He's aging a little bit. Do you pay all that money when now you can put that money towards a Russell Wilson? You know, so that's the thing in football where it's a little different. Where baseball, I feel like there ain't an excuse. You just pay the people, right? Put the budget in, pay him. So a lot of hits going right towards Javi Baez, and he has delivered so far in every single one of them to Jake Lamb. As our Diamondbacks still lead this one 2-0. Again, the first series between these two at the Chase was low scoring. All the games. This one also starting off low scoring. Nice hit by Baez. There we go. That's going to be a base hit. You guys see on your screen, it's like the temperature keeps getting dark and light. I don't know if that's just me or if that's why, maybe that's the way the sun is with the clouds or something. Can you look up at the clouds?
Come on, baby.
Or the clouds, can't tell. All right. Charlie Blackmon, move us along. It's full count. And we're going to go. Oh! It was a missed throw and a bad throw. How about that? A glitch in the system there for the Dodgers. That should have been a double play ball. Was that Peterson that threw that way past the second baseman? And now here comes David Peralta again on a full count, so we're running here.
Peralta.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there. Come on,
And it's a walk. So it didn't matter anyway. So bases loaded now for Bueller. Top 5. And it's big Mike Mastakis coming up next. He had the run of the game earlier, the solo shot in the second.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And it's a full count.
Let him fly.
So again, we're running.
He's going.
There we go. There we go. Oh, well,
Right on the tag.
that was a mistake. I forgot. Oh, boy, you're not supposed to do that with 1 out. You're supposed to do that with 2 outs. I may have forgotten that there was... Oh, cripes. That one's on me, folks. You guys should stop me in the chat. I forgot you're not supposed to do the old run on a full count unless there's 2 outs. Oh, boy. Well, we'll see if that hurts us or not. That's my bad. That's my screw-up. Wasn't thinking. Can't see what I'm thinking. Oh, man. I screwed that up big time, man. Here come the Dodgers with a run. Continued low scoring between these two, which, again, I think this is going to be a big rivalry, much like it was last season.
1-0.
Urias is in now, and RBI opportunity for Javier Baez. Maybe a leadoff spot for Javi. Maybe it's not where he's supposed to be.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Right down the middle, and Baez bounces it. And again, oh, they call him out. It looked like, or is it safe? It is safe. I thought the ump said out, but again, a throw dragging the man off the base there. So Jock Peterson coming off the bag. And now we got to be careful not to run unless it's a hit like that. Look at what is happening to the Dodgers, man. They're fumbling and bumbling. They're looking like, what was it, Game 5 of the 2020 World Series out there with their play. So now here is where it would be full count. We would run on the pitch, not when there's one out, like an idiot like I did just a few moments ago. Grounder, and that is going to cost the Diamondbacks some runs here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Can we hang on? Yes, look at all these runs we've poured in, and even more so, bases loaded, one out here for Javi Baez. That's big. That gives us a little bit of relief here. Ooh, can you guys hear the thunder out there? Not in this game. It looks like it's a beautiful day here in LA, but not in Florida. It is pouring down rain. It wasn't earlier today when we were moving. It was a nice day. It wasn't too hot, you know. Obviously moving in the warm weather. A lot of sweat. But it wasn't too bad, but it was just about an hour ago. It started pouring down rain. As I was getting to the tail end of the Barnstormers Sioux Falls Storms game, which started, I mean, it was a good game, but boy, towards the end, there was a lot of both coaches kind of moaning and complaining, and it went to overtime, and then it just kind of dragged with them trying to do challenges and challenging every little thing, and back and forth, back and forth. 2-2 to Javi. Javi Baez.
Come on,
look at that.
Pick it up.
Baez is going to go back to first. Did that clear the bait? It got at least 2 in. So Javi Baez, our player lock, a 2 RBI hit. Broncos picked up a center in the draft. Let's see what kind of more damage Charlie Blackmon can do here to help us out. Oh, over the head. Go ahead and slide, yes. So that's going to bring in another run. This should, I would imagine, get the win here. Unless we have some kind of big collapse, but we signed Brad Hand in the offseason to kind of shore up those bullpen duties.
Peralta.
Grounder there, and double play. That's going to do it. So we shall see as we move on here. And we're just a couple of outs away.
Cody Bellinger.
And in fact, a double play. Can you hear the thunder, man? Oh, man, there's almost a collision there. Double play, that's going to do it. Diamondbacks take it. That's our second win over the LA Dodgers here this season as we are getting into the month of April. We just completed the month of April here in real life. We're into the month of May, but in this world, and Tyler Glasnow is going to take the win here.
For the victorious Diamondbacks,
Blackmon, Lamb, Mastakis, even Ketel Marte coming through. Glasnow, your player of the game, is going to pick up win number 1. Okay. And we got an MLB Network game once again. It's Weaver and Ryu. And we are going to player lock as Charlie Blackmon. And this will be our second time playing Ryu. Beat us last time. MLB Network, yes. Look at this little prime time action. Dodgers Diamondbacks in the NL West. We continue this struggle, this fight for supremacy. Tomorrow I'm thinking about maybe doing finally. Oh, was that rain? Not only here in Florida, but in virtual. Yeah, look at that, it is raining. I'm thinking about tomorrow being maybe a hockey stream to finally finish off season 1 of the Detroit Red Wings. That would be game 81 and 82 as we are getting into the hockey playoffs here in real life. I'm going to be watching my Minnesota Wild and the St. Louis Blues going at it. We got a Tampa Bay Lightning, which is the hometown team here. I'm not a Lightning fan. Didn't grow up a Lightning fan, even though I'm from here. Hey, did we get a base hit off of that? We did. Okay. These Dodgers continue to have base running issues. And there's going to be a double play by Peralta. But, yeah, the Lightning and the Maple Leafs pretty much look like the same exact uniforms. The Lightning need to go back to their black and silver unis. Bottom first and already a Dodgers. Jock Peterson, who was the victim of yesterday's game. Blackman making the catch. And that is going to end the inning here. Even with the rain pretty packed out, we had 50,000 a night ago.
The right
1-1, so we are all tied up.
Charlie Blackman.
Ooh, that was an awkward pitch. I mean, in there for a good strike, but that's one. You had to kind of contort the arms to make that one work.
1-1.
And that one goes high. 1-1 the count. Solid hit by Blackman, but oh, and it's going to drop down. The way it was going, it looked like that was going to be an easy catch out there and right, but boy, the right fielder just kind of jogged under and let it drop.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Ground ball.
Down.
And double play once again. Peralta hitting into these double play balls. What's happening out there? Game still 1-1 tie here as we go bottom 3 in this rainy night on MLB Network. MLB Network knows this is a big series between these two, as it was last season. It's going to continue to be this season, and that's why we're getting, I think, so many featured MLB Network games.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
2-1 now. Dodgers grab the lead. Ryu's still in there. Blackman 2 for 2 tonight. Checks that swing. Oh, that's a joke. That's a joke right there. Ground ball, and that is going to be the double play. So Blackman's returning the favor for all the double plays that were hit right in front of him.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 45, Matt.
And once again, this series, and, you know, it's different when you talk about a low-scoring game. You know, in football, it's considered a, I don't know, sometimes people call it a boring game or a bad game.
Leading off for Arizona.
But in baseball, it just means good pitching. And again, this is game 5 between these two. And once again, it continues to be low-scoring battles. Oof, that was right down the middle, that sinker. Blackman could have lit him up. But yeah, not any big. The first game kind of had the most. That was all done late in the third, or in the 8th and the 9th. Solid hit by Blackman. Charlie Blackman is going to get that one stolen, and Peterson makes the grab. So Blackman, and we are going to tie it. I was just going to say Blackman should end his night 2 for 2, but we end up getting the tie game here. So with this out, as long as this is one Blackman catches and one that doesn't go over the fence, we're going into extras in the rain. Got it. Leaping grab, Charlie Blackman, and we're going to bonus baseball here. Diamondbacks, Dodgers. Top 10, 2 for 2. 2 for 4 for Charlie Blackman. The 2 singles. Got a runner on. And they bring him up on that low throw. 3 double plays for the Diamondbacks. We saw all of them. 2 in front of Blackman, one that Blackman hit himself. Makes solid contact, but it is going to be caught. Bottom 11. Here comes Max Muncy.
Second baseman, Max Muncy.
Popped up. Oh, Blackman's got to come all the way in. It probably would have been better off for Hernandez to just go and get that one, but it didn't seem like he wanted to make the effort. So 12th inning now, 2-2. And here's a chance to get the lead for Blackman. Even a sacrifice would push the runners across. Blackman is going to send it back. Is that going to be enough to advance the runners? It is not. So Blackman, after getting the 2 hits early on. And we go to the 14th. My goodness, this is the part where there was the debate when baseball wanted to go about adding the runner on second. I'm kind of all for it. Because, oh man, these 14-inning games.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Sinker fouled off.
Here you go. Leave you right here. Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, right
2-1.
No one's better up
See if
there,
Blackman
man.
can force a walk. Ooh, the slider got him. 2-2.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Top of the 14th. And sinker fouled off by Blackman.
Hey, right guy, right place.
All right, we got a full count with David Peralta batting .286 this season on deck. Ooh, that one. Blackman took a swing and it went foul.
Now, your turn, baby.
Count is still full. Delivers the hit and it's going to go through. And that is going to score a run. It should, right? The scoreboard, it should be 3-2 on that single. Was there only 1 on? I thought there were 2 on. Maybe that was the last hit where there's 2 on. Okay, well, my bad. I thought there was 2 on. Apparently there wasn't. That must have been the last at-bat where we had the 2 on. But it still helps. Yeah, I got my at-bats mixed up. Well, are we going to have another double play ball? Only 1, so, you know, call that a sacrifice, whatever. It pushes the runners across.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, big moment.
Chris.
Here we go.
Chris Owings, so he must be in either a pinch hit opportunity or he played for somebody.
Back outside.
And we're going to get stuck in that loop where we're going to have to watch every at-bat for some reason. I don't know why the game randomly glitches like that.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
Ball, that's
3-0. Cesar Hernandez.
Here we go right here. No one better.
As the fans checking their phones. When can we go home in this 14-inning game?
That pitch is in.
And they walk them on 4 straight. Why we had to sit there and watch 4 straight pitches to go beyond me, but here we go. Hernandez.
The second baseman.
Even again, sacrifice, drill one back. Would give us the lead here. And he is going to strike out. Unbelievable. Hernandez goes down swinging. So what do we got up next?
For a good one. Drive it, kid.
Who's that? Is that Jake Lamb, I believe? Might be after Hernandez.
22, Jake Lamb.
It is Jake Lamb, and Jake Lamb strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts, bases loaded. Oh my goodness.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Wow. What a blown opportunity by our Diamondbacks. 18 hits, only 2 runs. That's a lot of hits to only have 2 runs. And this one is going all the way back. I don't know if Blackman's going to have the speed. He is as he crashes into the wall and makes the catch. And we continue on. Top of the 16.
Leading off for Arizona, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman. 1-0.
Top 16, still 2-2. We're almost about to go 2 full games here. It is 11:28. Did you see that? 11:28 at night. Blackman making contact, but they're going foul. This is all on the MLB Network, too. Right down the middle, Blackman. Home run. The Diamondbacks take a late lead here, 3-2. Compliments of Charlie Blackman. And we'll have to see if we can hang on and take this one. Just went over the wall. That's a rough one to give up late when you go 16. Blackman getting the love from the Diamondback teammates. Pumped that one out of here. And didn't even go into the seats, just went fair, but let's see. Here it is. Wow, 2 on. 2 on, 2 outs. This is going to be your ball game right here. And it will be caught. Blackman hits the game winner, and he makes the final out. And in 16 innings, the Arizona Diamondbacks are going to take this series from the LA Dodgers. Let's see, who was your MVP in that one? Blackman, 4 of 8, the home run and the RBI. Schwarber had a home run. Hernandez went 3 of 8. Mastakis went 2 of 4. Wow. And Brad Hand, I mean, he's going to end up getting the save there. That's what we brought him in for, paying the big bucks. So we got one more game here against the Dodgers in the month. And it's going to be Taijuan Walker and Dustin May. We're going to control Mr. Peralta in this one. Look at this. Can we get the sweep? That would be big business. It's still early, so of course, you know, anything can happen. But to get the sweep here against the Dodgers would be big. What are you doing down there, Mr. Cat? Cat's fooling around under the bed. So what time is this game? I didn't even look at what time this game was for us just ending. Just past midnight, it seemed like. And now we're going into a daytime getaway game. We're traveling to Milwaukee after this. Milwaukee Brewers to get into some NL Central action. That'll be our first time leaving the NL West this season. We've been playing the Dodgers and the Giants. Ground ball to Peralta. Peterson takes it. And a quick out there. First pitch and the out. There's Taijuan Walker. Looking for his first win on the year. Still 0-0 here between the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers.
David Peralta.
51 pitches already for Dustin May, and we're only in the third. Peralta, he's sending that one. That one's floating back there and is going to be caught. Looked like it had a chance to carry a little bit. Still, boy, low scoring continues in this series between these two teams. That is the name of the game here. Not a lot of runs as Peralta, he continues to make contact on first pitches. And it's going to go over the head. Peralta is going to stop at second. He had to push. Who was in front of him there? That is a Charlie Blackmon. He had to kind of push him along. But my goodness. He's back there in the outfield. That was a nice hit by Peralta. Looked like it was going to be caught again. But it was not. Is that Pollock that's out there? It is A.J. Pollock. So it went just over his head. That time it did carry. And big Mike Mastakis, the big guns coming in here. Trying to give our Diamondbacks the lead. There's the hit.
Right here.
Come on, get there.
Mastakis is out, but that's going to be an RBI for Mike Mastakis. So we'll take the sacrifice there. And we'll see Hernandez is 2 for 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Peralta ready to come on in. Oh! And he gets hit. Cesar Hernandez gets hit. He's going to take the free base. So that brings up Jake Lamb.
The first baseman, number 22, Jake Lamb.
And Lamb's going to strike out. Well, that's unfortunate. You hate to see that happen. So we are moving along here in this one.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Here we go, guys.
Bottom fifth.
Number 25.
First time we're going to do some fielding action here. Ruiz is up to the plate, and he will pop that one up. And Peralta just kind of has to back into that one. That's the easy out right there from Peralta. Those are the ones you like. Nick Ahmad.
The third baseman, Nick Ahmed.
And once again, Ahmed puts it up, and Walker, or Peralta rather, Walker's the pitcher, it's David Peralta is going to make the grab. And Verdugo,
Now batting,
still 1-0 D-backs.
Alex Verdugo.
Popped up, and Peralta heading over. He makes the grab. Welcome to everyone that's jumping in and joining us. We're just getting underway here. We just started streaming a little bit ago in this Player Lock Arizona Diamondbacks season.
David.
This is the Player Lock portion here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And the next time we stream, we'll be doing whichever game we stop at. We're going to be doing the next one in full. That means full pitching, full
There you go, let her fly now.
balls and strikes, all that fun stuff.
He's going.
Oh,
No, that's a foul ball.
we had a runner steal and tried to help him out with the hit. Didn't work.
The count, 2-1.
Urias going for a ball there.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch. Ball.
And 3-1 to Peralta.
pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball got Peralta there. So full count. Top 7 looking for the sweep of the LA Dodgers. And it's going to be a walk to Peralta. Peralta's seen base a few times here today.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Mastakis.
Mike Mastakis. Still waiting for him to do something big. A couple times in this player lock we've seen him. He tends to strike out. And that's going to be a grounder, which is going to be stopped. But that should be enough for Mastakis to get to the base. And he does. So base is loaded here for the Diamondbacks. Cesar Hernandez coming up now.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
That's a bouncer, and Hernandez is out. And that will cost us the run there. Man.
Please join us for the tradition.
1-0 still. And we are tied. Are we going to get another? Are we going to get another 16-inning game right here?
One out.
This is unbelievable. Popped up. Not much Peralta can do about that, but it is snagged by Baez. And we are indeed going into extra baseball 1-1. There's one thing for certain in this series. A lot of extra baseball and a lot of low scoring.
All ones the count.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Hey!
Come on, guys.
Well, quickly 0-2 to Peralta. Oof.
The count is 1 and 2.
Peralta almost got the hit right there. Not him getting the hit, but his physical being almost got hit. Oh, and Alexander now all over the place with his pitches. The last 2 pitches, he can't find the zone. Man, Peralta's going to strike out. Hey, Arizona's going to take it, get the sweep against the Dodgers. So that's big for our guys. Diamondbacks take 3 straight, and that's something we would have loved a season ago when we were in the playoff hump, but we're getting it now. So we'll take it 3-1. Brad Hand once again performing well.
3 runs on
Jake Lamb with the home run. Mastakis went 2 of 4. We had that double with Peralta, and Kirmyer found himself on base twice. Let's recap all the scores here of this series, because they've all been super low scoring, have they not? Every single one of them has been a tight, low scoring contest. So, look at this. I mean, 6-5, and again, that was all those runs were scored in the 8th and the 9th. But then 1-3, 1-3, 7-1. I guess that did end up getting a little higher, but 7-1, and then 3-2, 3-1. So, oh, what the heck did I do? Oh my God, what the heck did I do? Diamondbacks, please. Okay. So up next, we got the Milwaukee Brewers in a 4-game set, and they are 6-3 as well. So let's see what kind of gumption they have. Do we got any Brewer fans out there? I don't think I've ever met a Brewers fan before. They got the big slide, right? Big slide in the outfield.
And now, your 2021 Milwaukee Brewers.
All right.
Batting fourth. The
Mastakis is 344.
Mastakis.
Jake
Hey,
Faryon.
one pitch right here. Come on now.
That's a
Or
ball.
is it Jake Faryon? I don't think I've ever seen him pitch before, so I honestly don't know how to say his name. Someone help me out in the chat. There's a pronunciation guide, right, online? Baseball database or something.
Aye.
Let's Google this. Faria. Faria. Yeah, I was right. Jake Faria. Great. I was right on the first time. Faria and Mastakis. It's a beautiful park, this Miller Park, you know. Closed in.
Nope, that's off the
There's
plate.
a big
Ball
slide
two.
in the outfield. Are you guys fans of the new Brewers? They went back, I guess not new, but the old. They went back to the ball and glove. Growing up a Cubs fan, I kind of like the old Brewers look. I kind of like the wheat and the cursive font.
Count is full. 3-2.
I don't really like the font. I don't mind the unis too much, but I kind of miss the cursive font. That kind of screamed Brewers to me. But
Ball
I'm not a Brewers fan, so what the heck. Well, Mastakis is going to get walked. They still do have the wheat there on the baseball there, on the uniform, and you can see it at the top of the stadium too.
Batting fifth. The second
Time we
baseman.
got just hitting 4 p.m., so probably go for about another hour here.
Let's go, kid.
And then wherever we stop, that's where we'll do the next game in full.
Round it
Popped
hard, round
up.
it hard.
And that is going to be out. That will retire the sides here. Kenta Maeda. Big ERA, but it's only in one start. We'll see if he can settle himself down here.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder. Red.
Kane's going to ground it here right to Mastakis, and Mastakis to Jake Lamb. Hey, we got Zach Langston. It might be a new, I believe you might be a first-time viewer, Zach. I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but welcome. I'm a fan of the new uniforms and logo. I'm not a Brewers fan, though, so there you go.
Come on, big guy.
So we got one. I'm not a Brewers fan either, but I don't mind the logo, and I don't mind the uniforms. I just miss the old font. I miss the cursive font. But, you know, yellow for gold, kind of another team. I talked about how a lot of teams in football, Zach, are kind of getting rid of gold. You don't see a lot of gold in pro football anymore, and kind of the same in baseball. The Brewers used to be gold and navy, now they're a yellow and navy, looking like the Montgomery Biscuits a little bit. But I definitely miss the cursive font type from before. But I don't have to look at it every day because, like I said, I'm not a Brewers fan. I hate to see enough as a Cubs fan, though. A couple times a year, you know, when they meet. Milwaukee does have the 1-0 lead here over our Diamondbacks. That one went right down the middle, and Mastakis drills it, but it is going to die out and go for an out. 4-0 now for the Brewers.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Mastakis.
So
See it,
Jake
drive it,
Faria
go.
having an
Right here.
outstanding outing. 73 pitches. He just kind of hung that one over the plate, but again, Mastakis drills it immediately to someone in the outfield. So Mastakis only on base once via a walk. And Travis Shaw, he had the home run earlier, only batting 171 here. Grounder, and Mastakis takes it. What brings you by the way, Zach? I think, is this your first time? Maybe a first-time chatter? Let's check out Zach Langston. Let's see what his channel's all about.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Good guy here. Zach Langston. He's got one video. It's a cube. He's got 30 views, though. I like the cube. Grounder. So the game auto took me. I was trying to do the double play. and the game auto took me to third base. Watch this. Rewind it back. I did not make my player run to third. That game, I hit the button to throw it to second, and the game auto forced me to go to third. So, I mean, they only, looked like, didn't get much damage out of that whole scenario. But, again, Mastakis hit to an out. Let's see. I'm a big fan of you, Burke. I've been watching you since your old YouTube channel. Oh, very nice. Okay. Nice. Well, I'm glad you found us. It's kind of well documented, at least out there, what happened to my old YouTube channel. But if you know anybody from the old channel, tell them to join or follow us over here. That we're over here and we're pretty much streaming now, full time. I was one that requested the Astros for MLB 2K series. That's awesome. And again, it's trying to force me to go to third. I don't know what the heck. The cube videos from an old high school engineering project. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you found us again, and we are actually uploading, Zach. We're uploading the old content up on our Patreon page. So we have all of the Denver Broncos Madden 12 stuff up there. We have the BCS playoffs, and we're going to be getting to baseball soon. We're going to be re-uploading the All-Pro 2K8 stuff. And after that, we'll be uploading the Blitz the League, all the old content on Patreon. So anyone that wants to see that old stuff, that's where we're putting it, since the great YouTube purge of 2020 happened to us. And we kind of had to start all over. And YouTube does kind of have a rule, from what I understand, about uploading previously removed content. So that's why we're having to put it all on Patreon. But we are glad to have you back, though. And like I said, if you know anyone else from the old channel that's missing us or wondering where we are, I tried to post a little bit on Facebook to the folks that were over there, but let them know this is where we are. TV Sports 27 is we're regrowing here as a streamer. But that's awesome. I always talk about my Astros, too. I kind of talk about how if we're going for continuality, that the Astros is kind of my original gig, and we played with them for 4 years, won 2 World Series back-to-back, and then we took this job as with the Diamondbacks. Same colors, too, black, red, and gold from our Astros team in 2K. So this is our 3rd season, and remember with our Astros, and Zach probably remembers, with our Astros, it took 2 seasons with the Astros before we finally made the playoffs and we won the championship season 3 and season 4, and here we go, season 3, and we have yet to make the playoffs with our Diamondbacks, but maybe this could be it. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button again. I hate it. Ugh. Because I get turned around when I'm fielding. My problem is, when I'm fielding, I instinctively think square is first base, because the way the camera angle is, if you imagine I'm looking at a controller, and when the camera angle gets turned around, my instinct is, well, to throw to first, I got to throw it to the left, right? But first base is always circle, and, well, that's how the whole to-do happens. So it's circle when you're throwing from behind. This is what always messes me up. Well, we're going to try to double play it here. Oh, my God. What the heck was that throw? This is bad for Hernandez. That's too gas for Hernandez. You can see where my confusion comes in, right? Where it's circle to go to first. But when you have the camera spun around like that, all of a sudden the controls get inverted, and I'm thinking square, because now that's the button. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anyone else? I don't know. Let's see. Can we finally get one of these to go? Well, they didn't even give us the option to throw it. They just did it for us. They felt bad for us, I guess. This is all in the first inning, by the way, that Hernandez is having to make all these plays.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Hang it and bang it, you hear that?
Hernandez.
Ball 1, no strike.
Milwaukee 7-3. Looking pretty good for them, starting this young season off this way.
Strike. Hey!
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
fouled it away. Zach says he's a big fan of our Howard Bison. We'll be re-uploading those episodes as well onto our Patreon page. And like I said, maybe we still have that old college basketball game. It's going to be years old at this point because they don't make any more college athletic video games. But who knows? Maybe one day. We don't do any basketball on the channel currently. Again, that's another thing that's well documented. I've kind of fallen out of my enjoyment of basketball lately.
You're out.
Man, the indoor football game I watched today almost felt like a basketball game. The way it was like the last minute kind of dragged with the timeouts and the challenges and the coaches complaining, and oh my god, it was like an hour to play that last minute, and that's what I hate about basketball.
He's out.
2-0 Brewers, and what's somewhat concerning is how often this season our batters haven't, I mean, even in the wins against the Dodgers were pretty low scoring. Our batters aren't really making those big hits. They're not really lighting the world on fire.
Let it fly right
And that is a little concerning, considering the money and effort that we spent to get these guys in here. Oof.
I got the count. 0-2.
Hernandez swinging on that one way outside. Oh boy, I did not mean to swing at that, and I even tried to hold off. I did not push the button down all the way. I lightly tapped it and tried to let go, but the game followed through. That would have been a check swing in real life, but didn't happen there. All right, 4-1 here.
Cesar Hernandez.
Oh my goodness, that one right down the middle, and we can't make contact.
Let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
It's right there too. Holy smokes.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Again, that one down the middle. And Hernandez. We have been the victim of this ballpark so far. Between Hernandez and Mastakis, who we've controlled the last 2 games, we have not been getting anything to fall for us.
The first baseman.
Goodness me. Ground ball. Hernandez gets it, and Hernandez's fielding has settled down from where it was in the early going of this ball game. All right, here we go. We got a run on the board, and we got a chance to get the lead if Hernandez can put this one out of Miller Park.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
That's a ball.
Good take right there.
It's a ball.
1-0.
What was that, Kneeball? Kneebell? Corey Kneebell?
Punch up. Drop me in right here. Here you go.
What a name. You would think, as a Cubs fan, I should know more of these Brewer players.
Ball, that's
But I don't really. I watch the Cubs. I watch the Rays. So you have to excuse me, a lot of the guys that I might be seeing for the first time in this world. And I don't even get to watch all the games like these days because I'm watching so much of the USFL, and I'm watching the indoor football and all that. I'm pretty much watching the YouTube highlights, the condensed games. They do like the 6-minute game on YouTube. So a lot of these guys I'm kind of like, who are these names I'm seeing for the first time with you guys? But maybe you guys know them. Oh boy.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No one better
Worked
right
his
now.
way back. 2-2 count now to Hernandez, who's 0 for today.
3-2.
All right, full count. Jake Lamb on deck. This is a big pitch. Here to Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, no one better here.
Right down the middle, and Hernandez fouls it away. (3-2), and he walks him. Walks Hernandez to bring up Jake Lamb, who's had a couple of home runs this year,
Come on, get him in.
including the walk-off Game 1, which, man, would that be a capper to the season to have Game 1 walk off the way we did and then to win a World Series? It'd be incredible. Jake Lamb. Oh my God, it's going back and it's going to be caught. Oh, that close to a grand slam. Well, we at least get one across. So a sacrifice by Lamb to get us within 1, and we'll see if Kevin Kirmyer can deliver the goods and tie this game up.
The center fielder.
They want us to steal. I am not a good stealer, so I don't want to steal. I get why they want us to steal, but I thought we had someone on third. I thought we had 2 on. Did we not have 2 on? Or I guess the one guy would have... Well, I guess that makes sense. And the one guy... Well, there you go. I guess that would have made sense then if we had 2 on. The sacrifice, the guy would have come home, right?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do I know how baseball works? And can't... Oh, look at this, 5-3.
Number 16. Gamble.
Well, kind of stole that double play away from us, but they got it. And the Brewers take another, so we dropped 2 in a row. And we got 2 more against this Brewers team. Max Scherzer, 9 strikeouts. Blackman and Baez each with a home run. And Trevor Bauer is going to take the loss, giving up 5 hits, 4 earned runs for us. So we'll see if we can get anything out of this series. We can at least try to tie the series. We got 2 more against Milwaukee, and then we got the Braves up next. So we are up to Jake Lamb now in this player lock. Brandon Woodruff and Tyler Glasnow. Woodruff looking to get some kind of decision here, as we were in a good position after we swept the Dodgers, but we've come in and dropped 2 to the Brewers, who are 8-3. There you see some of the guys that Tyler Glasnow is going to have to deal with.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
And the Brewers already have an early lead here. Good night.
Jake Lamb.
Ball.
Good night, Nurse, right? Changeup goes outside, and that one swung on and missed by Jake Lamb. Ooh, fastball right across the plate. Throws Jake Lamb right there. He drills that one. That is going to be fair. Lamb is going to go into second, and he gets there. Wasn't sure if he was going to make it, but the throw off target, so a double for Jake Lamb. Those are the ones you love, that just hit fair and then go into the corner of the ballpark.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Kevin Kirmyer has a chance to tie this one up. Oh, it's going back, back, back. It's going to be caught. That is going to advance Jake Lamb. And Jake Lamb will stand up.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber up next. That's who he started. Or no, we haven't done player lock with him. That'll be coming up. He led off for us last year. That's a grounder. That's going to get us in, though. That'll tie this one up. So we come all the way around. And we'll be tied here. Well, that works out, right? We'll take that.
Leading off for Arizona.
And we got the lead.
The first baseman, number 22, Jake
Even better. That time, Lamb said, I'm going to swing away at this fastball. Last time, he didn't swing on the fastball. That time, he's like, I'm making contact.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
0-2 on a couple of fouls to Jake Lamb. Oh, man, he's going to strike out. So hit me up in the chat. What are you guys going to be watching? What sporting events, as we're getting into the thick of it, not only is baseball well underway, we got baseball. It's going to be a big Saturday, so we got baseball. We got probably the biggest USFL game of the year so far, as the 2-0 Breakers, after Kyle Schloter had a big performance last week, the best quarterbacking performance in the USFL so far. We got the Breakers and the Stallions tonight, the last two undefeateds going at it. Plus, we got hockey playoffs on the horizon. Basketball's in the middle of their postseason. We got baseball. We got Saturday night indoor football, which is going to be all over YouTube. We got the draft continuing here tonight. So we got all four sports, plus indoor football, plus the USFL.
2-2.
Plus we have a New Japan show tonight. I mean, what are you guys going to be watching? What sports are you guys going to be looking into? This is a huge sports day.
We got a full count.
Count runs
3-2.
full to Jake Lamb. We got Woodruff out of there early. And Jake Lamb just keeping this one alive.
Nope. Ball four.
That walked him. Wow, that was a close call. That was a close call by the umps, but they walked him. So Kirmyer had the solo shot.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kirmyer.
And finally wake these bats here in Game 3 against the Brewers. That would be big business, guys. And he can't do it.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle
Schwarber. 158 on the year. So Schwarber and Baez, who are trying to get these contracts done with. And if anyone knows how to handle contracts, you can watch my previous stream of the offseason and watch me struggle to try to figure out how these contracts work. But Baez and Schwarber are coming up on their deals, I think. And hopefully next season we can offer them more money. But both have been struggling a little bit. And Glasnow strikes out. So that was a sorry exhibition there after that.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Daniel Johnson.
3-3. The Brewers have tied this one. Oh, boy. Oh, did he make the tag? I think so. I didn't see what the call was, but I assume so.
Baseman, number 22.
Well,
Jake
Lamb's got the opportunity here. RBI chance with Alex Claudio. And he's going to swing away on the first pitch, and
beat it out, beat it out.
That's going to be an easy out.
Now batting, shortstop, Hunter
Alberto.
No.
Still tied. Boy, we're going to get more extra innings out of these two. Ground ball. Throw it, man. What the heck? Why is he running?
Got him.
This game's doing some weird stuff. Thank God it didn't screw us, but the game is like forcing us. That run, I did not do that. And that happened earlier, where it forced us to like tag third when we didn't want to. But we're going to extras once again.
Ball one, no strike.
This is our third extra inning game in as many weeks. And as many days. Forget weeks. As many days.
Aye.
We're going to be gassed at this rate.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Hey, come on, big dog.
The count is
Try
1
to
and
deep,
2.
big dog. Here we go.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 to Lamb.
You can do it.
3-3 tie. Oh, probably went a little too early on that one.
Hey, let her rip.
And we go into the top of the 12. Here we go.
Number 22.
Hey, stay
Jake
back.
Lamb.
Nope. Ball 1.
These last couple of games, I don't know any baseball purists out there. I've been watching since the mid-2000s, but these are the kind of games that scream for the runner on second rule.
Here we go. Clutch up for
I get for the postseason you don't do it, but oh man, these regular season games just dragging on.
That's ball 2.
Great take. Great take.
The count is 2 and 1.
Come on, big guy. Drive in those runs.
See it. Drive it right here. Come on, big.
Aye.
That one low just caught the strike zone. So 2-2 to Lamb.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you here.
Jake Lamb crushes it. It will. Oh my God, that's fair. Yes, that stayed fair. Unbelievable. Woo! I wasn't sure if that was going to stay fair or not, and it clunked off the upright. If that's football, that's no good. This is baseball. That's a home run. Yeah, man. 370, a high floater that dunked off the foul pole for the 3-run shot by Jake Lamb. Here it is in replay. Let's see. Look at how high that thing went. Look at that. Look at that arc. Clunked right there. Just fair. And that is it. We finally pick up the win over the Brewers. Yes. So how about that? How about Jake Lamb? We've been doing some good stuff in player lock. You know, we had the home run with Blackman that kind of won us the game. Another save by Brad Hand, so his contract is already paying off well. We've had some good player lock moments. And it's 4:30, so we got about 30 more minutes left in today's player lock, so see how many more games we can get through. We're up to the Kevin Kirmyer game. Some of the batting averages there. Schwarber continues his struggles on the team, but let's see if we can't wake him up a little bit, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Milwaukee Brewers.
So we're going to round out this series with the Brewers here. Hoping to get a split.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kevin.
Yeah, Dallas,
Kirmyer.
the Dallas Keuchel. Pitching here for the Brewers in this one. Kevin Kirmyer batting .261 for our Arizona Diamondbacks.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that's not a good start.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And the changeup fouled off by Kirmyer. Oh, hit that one. Oh, my goodness. What is happening here? Keuchel is going to step on base. Well, that's going to be an out, huh? All righty. Hey, 2-1. I like that.
Now batting.
With these leads, RBI, a big RBI chance for Kirmyer with no outs. And he blows it. You blew it, son.
Right
Wait a minute now. No, he didn't blow it. It's going to be bases loaded. How about that? Okay. And here comes Kyle Schwarber. You want to wake up that batting average, Schwarbs? You do it right here. Sacrifice is on the table. Grand slam is on the table. Make it happen, home run king. He is going to ground into a double play, but that will get us a run. What's happened to Schwarber? Maybe I got to fool with the lineup a little bit. Maybe Schwarber hitting this late. Maybe should we swap Schwarber and Baez? See if that'll wake him up a little bit. Maybe Schwarber needs to be in that leadoff role. Easy one for Kirmyer. Is going to range under that one and pick up the out. 3-1 Diamondbacks. Javi, Blackman, Peralta. Due up here. 4-2.
The center fielder.
Alex Claudio now in the game. Oof. That was a rough swing. Okay, that wasn't good. That was a really rough swing. Oh my God, again, he's tricking us. He's got nasty stuff, this Claudio Castagnoli. He's got nasty throws. Oh my God, those sliders killed me. They killed me, I'm telling you. 6-3 Diamondbacks. Oh my God, look at this shadow. I can't see this. I can't even see the ball. Oh my God, this is terrible. Look at the shadow effect. This is horrendous. Oh my God, this is really bad. Do players really have to... Isn't there like... There's a minor league baseball team where they play in a stadium that was built like decades ago. And the stadium is pointed right at the sun, so they have to have a sun delay until the sun sets. Something like that. I don't know. Google that. I think that's a thing. Well, complaining about the sun, we got a solid hit, but it's going to be out. And it looks like we're going to take it 7-3 if I caught the score. Diamondbacks. Jake Lamb had another big game. Baez went 2 for 5 with a homer. So, I don't know. Let's look at the lineup real quick. If Baez is starting to wake up, maybe he would do better off kind of batting in that middle position. And if we move Schwarber up. We got the Atlanta Braves up next. Autofix. Wait. Okay. So this is what we have now. I guess we didn't really fool with the DH one. So Javi's at 233. Let's move Schwarber up. Schwarber, Blackman. Jake Lamb seems to be swinging a hot bat. So let's move. Let's move Jake Lamb to second. Let's go Schwarber, Lamb, Blackman, Mastakis. Then we can go Javi. Let's move the pitcher up. There we go. So we'll go Schwarber, Jake Lamb, Blackman, Mastakis. Then Javi, Peralta, Hernandez, Walker. I like that lineup. We'll see how that works. I have Lamb second. Okay, cool. Let's do it. No, I don't want to exit. All right, we got the Atlanta Braves here, so now we're going NL East as we're back home for the first time in this stream, and we're going up against an old pitcher of ours, Robbie Ray, formerly of our Diamondbacks. Well, now we completely screwed up the lineup, so I guess we should just start from the beginning, right? Let's just start at the beginning of our player lock since we messed the lineup all up. The Braves in real life coming off a World Series win. However, not in our world. In our world, it was the Cubbies who got the win, right? Wasn't it the Cubs? Then we, I don't even remember now. Or it was the Astros. The Astros beat the Cubs. I think it was.
And now,
but it's good to be back home at the Chase after being on the road, LA and Milwaukee. So we got Taijuan Walker. I have to check. Did we have any injuries or something? I feel like we haven't seen.
leading up for the Diamondbacks.
We'll have to go and look after this. I feel like
Schwarber.
this is another MLB Network game. How about that?
All ones the count.
I feel like we haven't seen Trevor Bauer in a while, but didn't say anything about any injuries, so I don't know.
No ball, 2 strikes.
So yeah, 4:30. We'll stream till about 5. And that'll give me about 3 hours to fool around, and then I'm gonna get ready for the big Breakers Stallions game.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here
In fact, the one USFL game should already be on right now, right?
All right, one more time, right here.
That was a pretty good contact by Schwarber, but boy, there he goes. Still can't find the hidden formula yet. Let's see what's happening here in the USFL.
Hold up, right here.
The batter, the right fielder, Josh.
Oh, God.
0-1. He's safe.
Not going to be in time.
Hey, two-way now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Runner,
Oh, Ronald Acuna. Oh, we might have got a good jump on that one. Yes, that's got to be it.
You're out.
Got him. There we go. Nicely done by Schwarber. All right, USFL scores here. The Bandits and the Gamblers. 46-yard field goal. How about that for the Gamblers? Okay, I got to focus on this. I'll look at more USFL stuff, maybe in between games. Bandits coming off of the biggest blowout so far in the USFL. Every game in the USFL this season has been really close, and the Bandits just got blown out by the Breakers. And boy, Schwarber checking that bat is like, you saw it when we started this at-bat go-around that, you know, Schwarber was the home run king last season, and he is struggling here mightily, and we moved him up in the lineup trying to alleviate that 1-1 game here between, we got a couple of A's, the Arizona and Atlanta.
2-0. Hey.
And call that one. That slider just hit, according to the blue, behind the plate.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Checks
Down
that
to 3-1.
swing. 3-1 to Schwarber.
Hey.
Ooh, he wanted to hold off and try to get that walk. And he's going to get the walk. There you go. Well, Schwarber is going to get on base here. Well, Jake Lamb. Well, so far the new lineup, we tweaked the lineup and only got 1 run to show for it. But we'll see. Moving Jake Lamb up, who has had a great effort, but maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we have left well enough alone and kept Jake Lamb in his position where he had been hot? Or do you move him up to try to drive in some runs? And we decide to move him up in an effort to, capitalize on his hot at bat. But maybe that's a mistake. I mean, he had been hitting walk-offs. Maybe we move him back down if things don't go where they go. Oh, double play ball here. My goodness. So struggles continue in this one for our Diamondbacks hitting-wise.
Now batting.
Oh, we still have 1 out to give. I thought that was 3 outs. Okay, well, that works. And that's out of there. Well, Freddie Freeman at first. I know Braves fans. I got a lot of buddies that are Braves fans. I worked in Alabama for a time, and everyone that lives in Alabama is a big Braves fan. Hey, we got the lead. So they were all pretty excited to win the World Series last year, but pretty disappointed to lose Freddie Freeman.
Nope, upstairs.
Got Robbie Ray out of the game, which is good. Man,
I got the
they're
count.
getting
1
me
and
with
2.
those sliders. I'm not talking about hamburger sliders. Good hit by Schwarber, but it just ground through. Now there you see Freddie Freeman once again. So we take it. We're going to get 3 in a row here. So win for your Diamondbacks, even though Schwarber didn't have a whole lot of action there. Baez ends up being your MVP. He gets a home run in his new position. Sliding down in the lineup a little bit, but not a lot of solid numbers. Only 3 hits for us. So on day 1 of the new lineup, it did not work out too well. But, maybe the guys got to get acclimated to where they're batting now. The new position, if you will. All right, we got another. We're on the MLB Network a lot. So I got to look now. Okay, let's look at the pitching rotation. Trevor Bauer is in there. I swear I haven't seen him pitch in a while. But he is there in the lineup. So, okay. Kenta Maeda up next. And we got Jake Lamb again. Welcome to everyone joining in. Checking us out here. TV Sports 27 playing some MLB The Show with ya. The Cardinals took a running back. All right. Anthony Ingram going to Arizona. The NFL draft. Who you guys watching? Has there been any big picks in the NFL draft that you guys have been excited about or anything like that? I haven't watched any of the draft. I've been just keeping up with it on my phone. I get the text messages and what have you. Kenta Maeda, 0-2 for Mr. Maeda. So we got Navy versus Black. This is going to be hard to tell these two teams apart. This is not a favorable uniform matchup. Popped up Jake Lamb. It's such an awkward run. Isn't so awkward? He looks like he's got a like Cotton Hill. Legs like cotton, the way he's running, right?
Batting second, the first baseman, Jay Lamb.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Ooh, Jake
0-1
Lamb
the
swinging
count.
right through that one. So Frankie Montas.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
He is on the hill for the Braves.
Oh, that's
And
inside.
Montas toss that one for a ball. Again, good contact. You hear the crack of the bat, but
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
stay in. And pop that one up, and going back, it will be caught. And that'll do it for Jake Lamb here in the bottom of the first. Look at this, my goodness. Kenta Maeda
The first
has
baseman.
not had a good start to the year. He's 0-2, and he's given up the 6 runs here today.
0-1.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Ball, that's out.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
Aye.
Jake Lamb waiting for his
Come on,
pitch
big
patiently.
1 and 2.
10:30 game is a late one there.
No, he's
Pickoff
safe.
attempt at first, no good.
That's out.
Wait for your pitch up there.
6-0 Braves over the Arizona Diamondbacks. Oof. And Jake Lamb's going to go down again. Down in flames. Solid band in flames. Good band.
Now batting. The first baseman.
7-0. So we may have made a mistake with this lineup because it is not done better for anybody.
1-0.
In fact, I would say our hitting has
Hey,
regressed
easy right here, kid.
so
Drive
far. So we may have to change that lineup back or do some more tweaks if we don't wake up soon.
something. Move it, move it, move it, move it.
Out.
My goodness. Oh boy. And it's top
Now
8,
batting.
7-0 here.
Center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-3-3.
Double play ball. Well, I thought it was. More damage done by the Braves, 8-0, and a game to forget here for our Arizona Diamondbacks.
Leading off.
Bottom 9, and these are just going to be last couple of swings and hits for our guys.
Lamb.
Bouncer by Jake Lamb.
Hard 90, hard 90.
He's out.
Well, we moved him up because he was on fire. He ain't been on fire these last couple of games. Braves take it. So what time we at? We at 4:45. So we got about 15 minutes left. So maybe we can get 2 more games in or so. But again, boy, only 3 hits for our Diamondbacks. I mean, we'll power through on this lineup, but eventually, if it doesn't wake up, we're gonna have to make the change again and try to fix it. That might have been a big error on my part, changing the lineup, and we have struggled ever since that happened. We got an off day coming up, so that should at least help things. We'll see where we are in the standings. Let's get a quick standings check. We are in first place, so look at that. We're sitting in first. The Dodgers at 6-10. So that's good that we're hanging in there. What about free agents? Anyone? Oh, Anthony Rizzo. Can we get another Cub on our side? Daniel Murphy. We don't. I mean, we're pretty solid. You look at the numbers. I mean, 90, 90, 80. Do you think the Cubs? What would the Cubs? Let's see. How do I get to the other team? I wanna pick. Okay, there we go. So Rizzo is a free agent. Not, like I said, we don't really need Rizzo's position, I guess, because we have Jake Lamb, but I'm just curious. I'm not even sure we can afford him, but he's on fire too. Let's just see. Let's see what the oh, they don't want to trade Rizzo. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I wanted to Rizzo. Suggest trade. There we go. Okay. So they would take Brad Hand, who we just picked up. They would take Justin Henderson. And they would take Henry Valdez. What about prospects? They don't want any prospects. Okay. As I said, I didn't really have any plans to go after Rizzo. I'm kind of solid with my roster, but the fact that he was a free agent coming up, sometimes guys will, they'll make a solid trade for you. They'll make a trade happen. All right. So we'll power on here. Trying to get some kind of win here over the Braves. It's been a struggle. Struggling. As the great MVP of Super Bowl III would say. There's our guy, Trevor Bauer. Got the 2-year suspension. Not in our world.
Batting third, the right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
1-0.
Getting this sunset or cloudy coverage again.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Oh, 3-0 count to Charlie Blackman. It's pretty early on for this count to be hitting 3-0 like this. Only 10 pitches in. Ooh.
Count is 3-1.
That one slid in there. Three one. Ooh, might have been able to let that one go, honestly.
Hey, you like your can up there, huh?
That is going to walk them, right? Okay, they were everyone was scrambling around.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike Mastakis.
All right, Mastakis.
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
Oh, we'll take that. He's walking everyone here. 2-0. He's walking them left and right, folks.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Javier.
Well, Javi's got the full count as well to him, so
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
maybe we can reverse the fortunes from a day ago, and he's going to get walked. What is happening? Tuki Tusino is,
The left fielder.
he's just walking guys left and right. Might want to take old Tuki out of there.
Peralta.
It's been 2 outs, though. Here we go. And he's walked them all. Walk another. Big hit. Out. Unbelievable. Blackman crosses the plate, but no points going to score there. And we'll move to the bottom of the third. Tuki's still in there. They didn't pull him after his struggle in the first. Giving up all. He didn't give him any runs, though. Gave him a bunch of walks. O2 quickly to Charlie Blackmon. Bunch of fouls knocked off left and right there.
Ball, that's out.
Let her rip right here.
Let it rip, let it rip. We'll see.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Goodness me. I've kind of been slumping a little bit these last couple of games as well. Boy, well, Tuki's got a no-hitter going.
Leading off for the Braves, the left fielder.
Not a perfect game. He gave a boatload of walks, but got the no-hitter. And once again, this new lineup is continuing to be a mess for our guys. Axel Gaines is here. What's going on, Axel? Welcome aboard. Welcome to TV Sports.
The first baseman, number 5.
Pull up a chair.
Freddie.
Grab a Dr. Pepper. Stay a while. Well, stay for at least another 10 to 15 minutes, because that's how much longer we're streaming for. But please do stay. Hey, we got some runs. 2-0.
Charlie Blackmon.
0-1.
We're still running into the trap of swinging too early.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
We gotta try to reel that in.
0-2 is
right.
the count.
Please say my name.
Here we go.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to say your name again. We said it once, right? There's one surefire way to get your name said on every stream, and that's to become a Patreon. All our Patreon supporters, we read your name at the beginning of every single stream. How's that, huh? So why don't you check us out down in the comments, down in the description down there. Click on the link for Patreon. If you check us out over there, I'll say your name. How's that? Before this stream ends, and at the start of every stream, if you're a patron. I'll say your name. How's that? Oh, man. Hey, we're still running our Patreon promotion, too. We'll give the next person that signs up on Patreon 3 streams that they can request. Not 1, not 2, but 3 streams. That's a pretty good prize, I think, right? 3 streams, and your name will be written out right on the title as a stream requester. So where it says MLB The Show, it would say your name right there. But we're glad to have you anyway. You know I'm just having fun with you, but we're glad to have you here, definitely. Glad to have you aboard, Patreon or not. Whether you're just a regular viewer, we love you all just the same. You guys are awesome. And you guys that jump in the chat and watch along with us, we love you for that. So just know, we're just playful yammering here.
I got the count.
We got a shutout. We finally got some runs across the board. Still not the strong lineup that we were hoping for, but
Full count. 3-2.
at least making progress here. And you know, it looks like Trevor Bauer may get out of here with a win, and Blackman's going to take the walk. So it could probably play at least 1 or 2 more games after this.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Mastakis.
Which is good for you guys. So that means we'll probably most likely be playing the Brewers the next time we stream with you guys. The next time we stream baseball, we'll probably have a full game against the Milwaukee Brewers, which would be interesting because it seems like the Brewers, as long as they keep winning, might be one of the stronger teams in the MLB in this virtual world this season. So how's that? Javi Baez lays down the bunt.
You're up.
How the heck do you slide? It's not like sliding. Can you play with another team? No, why would we want to do that? We love our Diamondbacks. Who would you want us to play with?
David Peralta.
We have we're playing with Wichita with our Tom Brady. I almost played Tom Brady. I almost played a Tom Brady episode today, but I decided not to. Decided to go with the Diamondbacks, but Atlanta versus question mark. Well, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see, my friend? My friend Axel.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
We don't really do those kind of requests on Patreon. The requests are mainly for series we have going on. I guess within reason. If you wanted to request, you know, obviously we're not going to start a whole new franchise mode. So if you were to, you know, request on Patreon, hey, I want to see the Colorado Rockies play, you know, that we don't do. But you can request stuff like Diamondbacks, anything we have currently going on. But within reason. I know some people have really wanted to see GM mode on WWE 2K. We'd be willing to do that if that was a Patreon request. We'd also be willing to... Oh, man, what a catch! Holy smokes. Josh Reddick. That was a fantastic catch. Another thing that people want to see is more of our Rey Mysterio, and they want to see QB1 as part of Madden. We would do that as a request on Patreon. So, again, it's right down below in the description, Patreon, TV Sports 27. We got a bunch of different tiers for you to pick from. But the top two, the Super Fan and the Mega Fan, that is where you could be a requester. Axel says, play WWE 2K. Not today, and probably not tomorrow, but we often do. We got a bunch of stuff in the archives, Axel, of previous WWE 2K, a lot of WWE 2K in the archives, so check us out after this stream. But again, oh my God, the Braves came back. What happened? We blew it. It wasn't Brad Hand, was it? That's unsettling. But if you want to see, again, I hate to keep pushing the Patreon, but if you want to see a particular thing of 2K, actually, you got to check us out on Patreon. And in fact, like I said, the next Patreon, we're running the ongoing promotion where the next patron can pick 3 streams. So you can pick, Axel, any 3 things that you would want to see streamed. So check us out there. But for now, we're playing on with baseball. We're probably going to play hockey tomorrow. Game 81 and 82 of our Detroit Red Wings. They just fired their coach. The Red Wings did in real life. Well, Jeff Blashill sent on out of here. Hey, we tied it. Look at that. We got more extra innings. Axel really wants to see some WWE, man. Maybe it's Curtis Axel talking to us. I don't know. 4-4, bottom 12.
1-1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
2 balls, 1 strike.
Shane Green.
Hey,
Shane McMahon, maybe. I don't know. Axel says, don't play hockey, play WWE. No way, man. Unless, like I said, unless we get someone on Patreon, it's going to be hockey tomorrow. Definitely is going to be hockey tomorrow. But, like I said, that can all change if we get a Patreon subscriber. We will definitely let you pick whatever you want tomorrow and then 2 more streams after that. So, we've been striking out left and right with Charlie Blackman. But hockey is definitely on the docket for tomorrow. Our Detroit Red Wings. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Home run. Well, I'm sad too, Axel. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sad nobody wants to check us out on Patreon. How's that? Well, home run there. I'm about to be sad because we're going to lose another one to the Braves. So, since we messed with the lineup, We have gone the wrong way. It was Jose Ramirez, by the way, that had the home run. Freddie Freeman also with the home run.
5 runs on 11 hits.
Boy, who blew that in the 9th inning?
21 men on base. For the Diamondbacks,
Doesn't even tell us who was
no errors. They
doesn't even tell us who was
on base.
pitching, does it?
Time of the ball game: 4 hours and 9 minutes.
4 hours and 9 minutes.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And
the Braves fans are Diamondbacks fans, rather. They're not going to like the effort that we put in today. Yeah, poor Bauer is not going to like the effort either. It looked like it was Brad Hand. Wow. Hand, who had been pretty good. He gives up a bunch. We paid him a lot of money. All right, we're going to play one more game with you guys. Steelers saying that their first-round rookie Pickett might start week 1. I'd almost say that's a given, right? Over, shoot, they got a first-round draft pick and a number 2 draft pick on their team. I don't want these baseball cards. Get this out of here. Okay, so we're gonna sim forward. We're gonna play this game against Milwaukee player lock style, and then we're gonna end the stream, and then we're gonna come back and we will play this game in full the next time we stream. So, this will be our final game, so get your picks in. And let's see how this one goes. Let's see if we can get some good hits. We've been not doing so hot. Look at Ronald. Look at that batting average. Look at that Axel. 528 for Ronald Acuna Jr. Brendan Rodgers at 424. So back to this set against the Brewers. This time they're coming to us. And one of the better teams in the MLB. 11-5. And Tyler Glass now getting his 4th start here. There's our, I call them the Montgomery Biscuit uniforms that the Brewers have on. Look up the Montgomery Biscuits, and then look at those Brewer uniforms and tell me they don't look exactly the same. Well, we said we were going to try to do better. Oh my God, we just hit foul. Wouldn't that have been something if we'd gotten a home run right off the bat, huh? We chased Woodruff pretty early last time when we went against the Milwaukee Brewers, so we'll see what happens here in this one.
Hot now, huh? Stay hot.
And if we struggle again, I'll have to remember, or someone remind me, next time we play the Diamondbacks,
1 and 2.
we'll have to try to adjust the lineup back or change it up, because this new lineup so far, whether or not we just ran into a rough situation against the Braves, it has not worked out well for us. And Mastakis just keeping things alive, fouling it away. I think Axel left us. He didn't like the fact we weren't playing WWE today. But we're gonna play all kinds of different stuff. Like I said, we got a lot of different things on the channel we play, but not to keep hitting you guys with it, because like I said, it's certainly not, you don't have to, but it certainly helps the channel. Certainly, if you check us out on Patreon, and that's where, if you guys want to see different stuff, that's where you can do it at, rather than the demands in the comments. We have a surefire way where you can do it, where you can get your name in and you can request whatever you want, but you gotta do it through Patreon. The reason we do that, if we just let anyone jump in the comments and ask for things, then we'd have 300 people asking for 300 different things. So that's why we got to keep it limited. Obviously, that wouldn't work. So one final plug and one final push to check us out on Patreon. If you do want to request something, you can certainly do that. And we're running the promotion right now. Again, the next patron will get 3 streams that they can request. So whatever 3 things they want to see, if they want to see 3 wrestling episodes, you got it. If you want to see 3 baseballs, if you want to see baseball, football, wrestling, whatever, check us out in the description down below in Patreon.
2-2 the count.
1-0 Diamondbacks. This is our final game of the stream here.
Full count.
Full count to Mastakis. Woodruff's pitches have been hard to hit, man. They're kind of all over the place. Which I guess that's what you want. There you go. Oh, that one was almost stolen, but we said we wanted to try to wake up and have some better at-bats in this final game. Well, we nearly had a home run in the last at-bat. Pardon me. There we go. Pardon me? There we go. We get. You don't know the pardon me joke. That's the old TV news joke. Pardon me?
Out.
And Mastakis is out. Milwaukee, 2-1 lead. No one on from Mastakis. Woodruff still in the game. That one went right down the middle, and Mastakis cranks it back, but man, that 413 feet was no good. If that was to the left or right, that might have been a home run from Mastakis, but you hit that one dead center trying to go 400 plus feet.
The third baseman.
And once again, this lineup struggling. Boy, that might have been the biggest mistake I did. You guys should have stopped me. Axel, you should have stopped me in the chat for making that lineup switch. That was bad business, and we're going to have to try to tweak the lineup before we play our next game, which will be a full one. And then we're going to do another round of quick pitches, and then we'll do another player lock session. That'll kind of be the rotation.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
3-1 to Mastakis. Or no, 3-1 is the score. Sorry. 1-2 to Mastakis, and there's a strikeout. I'm too busy trying to look at the score and look at my pitch count. And Milwaukee takes it. So once again, folks, we are going to struggle here. Only 1 run. So let's, and Glasnow takes the loss. Boy. So that is going to end our stream. Since we made this lineup change, it has not been good for us. Let's just go ahead and try to adjust it now. Look at that. We have scored 2 runs, 1 run, 4 runs, and 1 run. So we are now 9-8, and we're still in first place, but not by much. Let's look at the whole league here. I mean, 9-8 is still one of the better records when you're looking at it. The Red Sox, Angels, and Yankees up in the American League Wild. That's for wild card. I want the whole division. Okay, so I guess we can't look at the whole division. Can't just look at all the standings, huh? So the Rays, look at this. Oh my God, look at this whole. The Rays are 15-2. Oh my God, look at that. 15-2 for the Rays. Bunch of teams got double-digit wins in the East right now. The Royals at 9-8. That's looking like our division, and the Astros at 15-3. And then you got a couple of 11-win ball clubs. You got a 12-win, and there's us. So in the National League, we're kind of right in the hunt. It's only a handful of teams with more wins than us, but let's try to tweak this lineup again, since it didn't really do much for us. Now Mastakis and Baez are on fire. Schwarber's increased productivity a little bit. I don't even know who I'd want to move. I feel like I'm kind of in the position. Maybe move Jake Lamb back down. Maybe that's the key right there. So we'll go Schwarber, Blackman, Mastakis, Baez, and then Lamb. And then Peralta. Boy, Peralta was the king last year, and he's struggling now. Schwarber with just 2 home runs, 4 for Blackman, 3 for Mastakis, 5 for Javi, 6 for Jake Lamb, so he's kind of been leading the way for our guys. And then Peralta, nothing going, and nothing for Hernandez, and only 1 there for Kirmyer. All right, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. We were glad to see Zach again. Axel, we were glad to see you, even though you got mad at us because we weren't playing WWE. We were glad to have you here anyway. We got through about half of April, so probably during the next 2 streams, we'll probably be finished off with all of April, right? I would imagine so. And there you see we are in the league. I mean, we're up there. Still a lot of baseball left to be played. All right, folks, that is going to do it. Thank you all so much again for tuning in. And as always, we'll see you guys next time.